沉睡的人心潮澎湃，热血流过动脉，别让梦想带着遗憾醒来。总有人被世界淘汰，总有人被记载，在这尔虞我诈的舞台，挺过来。初心人才，坎坷不算失败，不负时代，人生没有彩排，起落都精彩，磨难用双手推开，全力去对待，豁出去才痛快，看我和命运谁厉害。
How generous of them to offer you so many apartments.
It's not just about that. There's something else you don't know. They've lost a list of names. I've seen it. It's full of big people. I wasn't planning on confronting them. But they're forcing me and Luca to leave the country. We had no other choice.
Don't worry. Karma exists. It's just not the right time yet.
Yang said that you and I would never separate, no matter what we went through. But if I'm asked to do this all over again, I wouldn't have the courage anymore. I've been sucked dry.
You won't be, boss. You are a genius. Honestly, when you start again, just let me know. I will work for you.
There's no need. You've gotten through those days. And now that you're married, lead a happy life, okay? Luca, you've been with me for so long. I would like to sincerely say to you, thank you. There's one thing I honestly feel bad about. It's dark of me to think of this. I know that Magic Crystal is yours. Because it has your name written all over it. But I've worked hard too. I watched it expand, and I watched it change. And so many fell in love with it. But in the end, it does not belong to me. Because it's always been you who was on stage. Is that really what you think? Why didn't I know this?
When did you ever care about others' feelings?
my fault. This is my fault. I own Magic Crystal. But so do you. If you would like, should there be another press conference, I'll have you make the speech.
Me making a speech? I'm bad with words. I'd be speechless. Do you know what the biggest difference between us is? You are a genius. And I'm only a craftsman. Perhaps I really have been too tired. I've been talking nonsense. I'm a bit jealous of you. But don't take it too seriously.
I have a request for you too.
Go ahead.
Treat Yang well. You two must have a happy life.
Mom, just say what you want.
Don't push your father. Na Lan, you have to know that. No matter what happens, Bang used to be on good terms with our family. Now you're asking your father to do this. Well, it doesn't look good, dear. People will think that we're ungrateful.
They've done nothing to be grateful about. That's the truth. Are you saying that we should leave it? Our society's governed by law. Bang can't just do what he wants just because he's rich and powerful. Dad, let me ask you, will you be involved or will you not?
Go. Ask those three to come here.
Guo, about this.
Uncle.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello,
Auntie.
Guo Xinnian, was everything that Na Lan told me the actual truth?
Uncle. Bang wanted to keep us from telling the truth by bribing us with these. That's the complete truth.
We'll bear legal consequences.
Minister Lee, this is Na Xuan. I called because I'd like to tell you something. Wake him up.
Zhou. Zhou. Please get dressed right now. Your father needs to see you.
Mr. Li.
You're here. Sit.
Does that look mean you're expecting a show from me?
What do you mean by that?
I feel like you're looking at me sarcastically.
I'm a businessman. I respect everyone negotiating with me. I don't laugh at people. Please, go ahead.
Under $200 million US, all shareholders apart from Guo Xinnian are willing to sell their shares. I respect that they prefer Qilin as the buyer of their shares.
Apart from Guo Xinnian, huh? What is he up to?
He's working on internet voice calls.
Really? So how is it going?
He hasn't learned to keep things secret. You can ask him yourself.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. How much did you say the value was? Please repeat.
If I told you that, I knew you'd ask me the value again. Would you be surprised at all?
I wouldn't be surprised. Now tell me about that value again. Then we can talk about details.
200 million. This is a valuation by Rofiz.
I have all of Rofis's Magic Crystal shares.
Yes, I know.
The point is, Rofiz no longer has the power to valuate. Only those who hold the cards can talk, am I right? Now let me tell you about the decision we made after a discussion with the board. I want to purchase all the shares apart from those held by Guo Xinnian. And if you still want to keep some, this conversation is over.
Say something. Come on, Dong, say something. Dong, what is it? Say something. You have a way, Dad, right? Don't you always have a way? Right, Dad? Do you want me to plead guilty? Do you want them to capture me? And lock me up for the rest of my life? Dad, please say something. Say something, Dad!
Mr. Li, I'm here because we're prepared to transfer our shares to you and cooperate with Qilin. But we can't negotiate this way. We're all original shareholders. It's reasonable for us to keep some of the shares. Plus, we still have confidence in Guo Xinnian. We're hoping he'd create another miracle. And I believe this will be beneficial for you.
All of it. I want all except those of Guo Xinnian's. That's my final offer. If I don't control it, I don't want it.
Let me remind you, Mr. Lee. Magic Crystal isn't the app it used to be. Apart from internet voice calls, Guo Xinnian's also working on new upgrade plans. These upgrades will directly affect its value.
Yes. Get a car and send Miss Wendy to the R&D center. Please take a look. I'll treat you to lunch when you come back.
Dad, say something! Dad! Could you please say something? Dad! Dad! Dad!
Boss.
Dad!
I'll get it. Get up from there.
This way.
Come on, come on, come on! What are you doing here?
Mr. Lee asked me to come.
Are you working on a new product? What is it? This is the first time I've seen anyone print out and hang PowerPoints. How capable are you? What can you achieve?
Everyone, take a break. Shamang,
Yeah?
I want you to show her what we have so far.
Okay. Please, Miss Wendy.
Take a look. And when you're done, you can ask me that same question with a new look on your face. What do you think?
It's nothing impressive. It's just a copycat.
Is it?
Isn't it? Aren't you just copying Magic Crystal?
Magic Crystal is just a small app on the internet that's dedicated to instant voice messaging. It's important. Magic Crystal is also a crucial component of my app, but also, Magic Crystal is just a small portion of my app.
When does Li Bentang want us to go into market?
After Magic Crystal dies. I was kidding. It will go on the market as soon as the app is completed. I don't intend to compete with Magic Crystal. They're not even of the same caliber as this app, so therefore, there's no competition. I've told you. I'm working on an aircraft carrier. Compared to this, Magic Crystal is only a small barge.
You've put in a lot of effort. It's been a while since I cooked. I don't know if it still tastes as good as it used to.
It's good. It's good.
Let's drink.
Let's drink some.
Red wine or baijiu?
We haven't had baijiu in a while, have we?
Baijiu?
It's a bit messy. Sit down.
我哭过又笑了，笑着对自己说，也不是非他不可，找个理由就忘了。或许沉默久了，
Remember that?
变得口若悬
It was taken
河
when we had our first dinner together. It's been a while.
I don't recall.
If something happens at Xinsheng, I'm sure someone will call you about it.
Enough about that. It has already happened. Don't console me. I just wanted to ask, how in the world did he end up like this? When he came back from London, all he was a dumb student. I asked him to come here so that he could get married soon. I also asked you to be with him. But how did he end up like this?
Brother, I'll drink 3. Help yourself. Brother, my brother. After so many years, let me call you brother one more time. I'll be straightforward with you. There's nothing wrong with getting him back from there, but you have given him way too much money.
Too much? He was dating Na Lan then. He should have money to take her to dinner.
Yes! Money to take her to dinner, and to buy her handbags, to buy apartments and cars, and even extra to fool around with. With his mind on that money, would he still do anything serious?
I didn't keep him from his job. I even encouraged him.
You did encourage him, but will he be as good as you in doing business?
He managed to make circles.
That's because he broke up with Na Lan and needed somewhere to just vent!
You mean it's my fault?
Brother, is it not your fault?
Will your new app be part of Killin?
No, it will not. The thing is, our investor is Li Bentang from Killin right now. However, when the app is completed, it will have nothing to do with Killin. That's the nature of our relationship with that company. I don't know if my explanation makes sense to you. But it doesn't matter. Now that you've seen what we're working on, what do you think?
Should I be honest?
Of course.
If Guo Xinnian sees this, he will collapse. His app isn't as big as yours.
But his is purer. His is simple and pure. And that's great, right?
You still can't forget it? Even though there are a lot of functions in this app, it doesn't look like a collage. Everything is well integrated.
Mm-hmm.
You've put yourself into it. You've done something wonderful with it.
That's such high praise. Yeah, and I knew I was right all along. Back then I had no resources, but now I have more than enough. Give me a lever long enough and I could move the world. I knew I could do it. I was hoping that I'd be able to see you after I've managed this. I want to come back to you as a successful man. But when I get down to it, things just keep piling up over and over, one after another, as if I could never finish working. And I only sleep for 4 to 5 hours a day. Honestly, I wish I had more time.
You should still rest, you know. Don't push yourself.
That's okay. I'm still young. Look, we're here to start a business. We put our lives into it. Who's going to wait for you and be like, come here, get your success? That's impossible. We have to work for it. It's actually quite nice. Every day, I'm excited. It's hard to fall asleep. I'm constantly coming up with ideas, and then I'm going to have to talk to my entire crew all the time to discuss these ideas I'm getting. And sometimes I don't even get hungry. Sometimes I would have breakfast and forget about eating for the rest of the day. It's part of the creative process.
You should eat regularly. Take care of your stomach.
It's all right now. I just wanted to get this whole thing over with. Only then could I see you again. Wendy. Let's get married. Will you marry me, Wendy?
Do you know why I was with Guo Xinnian back then? Even if he left me, I didn't hate him. But I hate you. I know that for him I was a substitute for Na Lan. But if I didn't think about it, this cruel joke God played on me, then I'd still be having a good time. I didn't know when he'll realize that. And when he did, and left me, I was so sad. But I knew that he never belonged to me. I also knew that whatever he felt about me really had nothing to do with his personal success. But you are different, Huace. The only thing you care about is your career and your success. And you wanted to defeat Guo Xinnian just to win me over. Why don't you consider how I feel? I am not a prize you can just win. I myself.
I don't remember which year it was when I went to a fair and saw a poem. It was a simple poem. I memorized it after reading it once. Big fortune and big wealth, but also big trouble for those after you. If you ask me why this is, it's because they get bold when they have money. They don't fear anything in the world, and won't rest until all is lost.
You have good memory.
When the thing with Zhou happened, you didn't stop him. Nor did you stop me. Brother, you and I have been together our whole lives. I know perfectly well what it is that you're thinking. Brother, do you remember when you once told me that you wanted a good death for me? I know that. I have lived my whole life amidst danger, and I cannot dream of a good death. I'll have to face the consequences.
All debts must be paid back.
I will make sure this is going to end with me. After all, he doesn't have a speck of blood on his hands. However, you should still watch out for the board. And watch out for your health. The family fortune has been transferred to Buenos Aires already. Someone needs to take care of it. Choose someone as soon as possible. This person will be able to represent Xinjiang legally. And Xinjiang will be able to take over the fortune himself. I can't take care of these things for you now. So you should think of everything.
You're younger than me. I'll have him care for you when you're old.
When I'm old. I don't know if I'll last until that day. I don't have the blessing for it.
This one's from me and Xinjiang.
Hey boss, I sent you the codes of Microsoft's MSN and Killen's video app. I just scrapped it. Let's take a look. I think we can incorporate it into the app. What is it?
Do you think I'm a fool for doing this? Even until this day, I drag you along with me. You too. You're still here.
I thought we agreed that we'd work on internet voice calls and not talk.
Do you have any idea what our shareholders are doing today? They're signing the contract with Li Bentang.
I'm sorry about selling mine. I love Yang Yang. I don't want to upset her, or for her to not have security.
You've already said so.
Come, you're all welcome.
Thank you very much.
When you told me that you would like to meet me and talk face to face, it feels safer. I completely understand.
Mr. Lee, I want to apologize for coming so suddenly.
We'd like to inform you that we've made a final decision. We'd still like to keep some shares in support of Guo Xinnian. We won't be selling everything.
However, we can consider taking a discount on the current value.
I want you to bring over the software Ye Wang developed 2 months ago.
该不该再等候？快将爱说